Wow. So I've got to start with wow. I've got to start with just blown away by my team today. We did something I didn't think we would do. I said there was a chance we could beat Liverpool. And everything kind of went the way I thought it would. Barring one thing. I knew we would exploit them gaps between the fullbacks and centre-backs of Liverpool. Brian and Mbumo today. Oh! Finger licking good. Amazing. But we exploited those areas. I knew we would get really good chances to score against Liverpool because everybody gets really good chances to score against Liverpool. I knew we'd have to have a little luck. And we did, with Gakpo hitting the post a couple of times from shots, missing a really good chance as well. We had a bit of luck with Isak looking awful, Salah awful. You know, a few mishaps of us on the ball. We got away with a few little bits, but that happens in football. But, and there is a real big but here. The thing that I wasn't expecting was us to handle the Anfield pressure. I thought these players would get the chances and miss them and succumb to the mistakes. And up until Gakpo scored in the 78th minute, we'd handled it all perfectly. I felt maybe 10 minutes before the goal, Bruno started giving it away cheaply in the middle. I felt that we were just kicking the ball up the other end at the 70th minute of the game. And I'm thinking, no, we've got to try and keep some possession here. We've got to try and lay a glove. Arne Slot, to his credit, went for it. He went 4-2-4. He tried. That was going to give us chances on the counter. But Liverpool hit back. Anfield crowd was up. And I just assumed. I did. I just assumed it was done. I just assumed that it was dusted. I just assumed that it was finished and that it was over. And I thought, that's it. We're going to lose now. We are not great at handling pressure. This group of players, we're not good at it. But we collected ourselves. We came back together. Harry Maguire, the lit at the back, just phenomenal. Bruno, who I thought had a really bad 10 minutes prior to that, stepped up with one of the best balls you'll see all year. We tried to win. And I love that mentality. We didn't allow the increase in volume, the cauldron of pressure that was created at Anfield to beat us. Not for a second. Maguire steps up with that winner. And listen, I'm not sitting here and making any claims about this being a springboard. I'm not going to make any claims that now we've won 2 on the bounce, we're going to win 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My feet are as firmly on the ground now as if we would have lost the game. I'm going to enjoy the moment. I'm going to celebrate tonight. No one is taking this away from me. I don't care that we haven't won the league in over a decade. Tonight we celebrate. Tonight we party. Tonight we are winners. Tonight we're Qatari. But for me, right, it was the mentality we demonstrated. I was so blown away by it. And Maguire getting the winner, I think, was poetic. Should have got the winner last year, but it kind of bounced up. Ruben Amorim. Didn't like his starting lineup. Didn't like it. Didn't like the fact Šeško was on the bench. Didn't like the fact Maguire was in the team over Lenioro. I was wrong. We started amazingly, as we've done in many games this season. The difference being, and look, I will address this before people call it out. We were very fortuitous with the opening goal. Our play was good. The finish was amazing. Van Dijk's defending was absolutely abysmal. Game should have been stopped for a head injury, but the referee said he didn't see it. And there is no protocol under VAR to then chalk the goal off. So they couldn't re-referee it. Just like you can't re-referee a corner, you can't re-referee a yellow card unless it's mistaken identity. There was nothing that could be done. There was fortune in that element. I hold my hands up massively. United got lucky in that regard. But the goal in itself was fantastic. And Brian Mbumo set up by Ahmad. Ahmad, I thought, probably had his best game of the season today. And the only reason he came off, if we're being honest, is because he picked up a yellow card that's never a yellow card. One of the best tackles you'll see all season. I cannot believe for the life of me a foul and the yellow card was given. When you consider what Danso did earlier on today to Digne, and PGMOL and VAR absolutely come out and said it doesn't matter, there was a really bad follow through, he cleanly wins the ball. Couldn't believe that then Ahmad had to come off. We couldn't risk a second yellow for him, the same as Casemiro coming off. But overall, I was really proud of all the players today. I thought every single one of them stepped up. I thought every single one of them delivered to the best of their ability. You know, I'm not going to say they were all perfect. I'm not going to say they were all amazing. But to the best of their ability, I think they did a fantastic job. And as I mentioned, staying strong after conceding, going on to get the winner at Anfield, a place we haven't won at in a decade, with the pressure that Amorim is under, the pressure these players are under. And a lot of big words were spoke this week. A lot of big words were spoke about the players being behind the manager. We'll go and show and fight. The players loving the fact that he's kept his job. We'll go and start winning games then. And at the very least, run through brick walls. Be tireless in your pursuit of this. And they were today. And I have to give them credit because I've called them out for that before. And I've criticised them for that before. Today, they were just sensational. Today, they were just amazing on every single level. I want to shout out Lemaines. Big up Lemaines. Because it's going to sound basic to a lot of rivals that don't feel anything for Man United. But having a goalkeeper that competent at catching the ball... Although there was one where it kind of got underneath him, but he still managed to catch it. You know Onana's letting that go, right? That's a goal. I thought for his second game being away at Anfield, the approach by Ruben Amorim, the approach by the club to bring him in as a number 2, to give him 2 or 3 games before he's given a debut, to still sell it as he's the number 2, I think it has worked a treat. He's been flawless in his first 2 games. The fans are behind him because they feel he's a number 2, not the number 1. They've pulled a fast one on us. But you've got to do that more as a football club. It's shrewd, and I'm going to give it credit because it's deserved. And there are going to be players that I don't mention, and it isn't because I'm trying to be disrespectful. I'm just absolutely elated. Yes, I've calmed down a lot now, but it's because I can't keep shouting like that. I'm an old man. You know what I mean? I'll do myself a fucking mischief, but I'm so happy. All week, I spoke to people when I was in Ireland this week. I spoke to people privately, and I'm like, we can win, but I just can't see us handling that pressure. Doing it, I'm so proud. On Liverpool, look, Man United tonight did a huge job for Arsenal. Huge job for Arsenal. And Liverpool are in a crisis. I know that slot system is going to get blamed. But for me, I wrote some notes down here. I know Gakpo hit the post, but you do know a post is an off-target shot. Just want to give you an idea of that. 2 posts hitting. Some really, really big chances missed in that game. Isak was one of them. I know Lemaine saved it, but you really would expect the most expensive striker ever in this land to hit it better. Ekitike goes through. Really good run from him. Shot goes wide. You have Mo Salah, okay, who had a great chance at the back post, volleys it and scuffs it wide. I think putting this result solely on the system of Arne's slot, I think it's disrespectful. I think it's lies. I just think you're lying. I think you were deliberately ignoring individual players that are not stepping up for Liverpool Football Club right now, who are of a very good to world-class level on a consistent basis. But I want to mention one individual today who will get protected by Liverpool fans, and I understand why, because you love him. Okay? Just like Ross protecting Joel in EastEnders. I get it. It's wrong, but I get it. Virgil van Dijk today was absolutely abysmal. I genuinely mean that. It was absolutely abysmal on every single level. It truly was. I don't think it can be defended. I don't think it can be played down. Konate's had a stinker of a season, and Van Dijk's been babysitting him the whole campaign. But tonight, it was absolute roles reversed, and Bumo was tearing him up. He was consistently in the wrong position, massively culpable for the first goal. Didn't even know Bumo was behind him, just very, very casual. And I felt that there was 2 or 3 other occasions tonight where United had opportunities and chances, and it was Van Dijk looking all at sea. He didn't know whether to come or go. So as much as people will want to blame Slot, you do have to look at individuals as well in their performances, and Liverpool just weren't up to it today. The international break has been and gone. Liverpool have got to start picking up some results soon, because this crisis is real. And I'm not saying it's a crisis that's going to be long-lived, but it's real. It exists. There are problems right now at Liverpool Football Club. There is no doubt about that whatsoever. There's a confidence crisis in some of their best players. There are definitely some system issues. But to lose 4 on the bounce for the first time, I think, in about a decade is crazy. Okay? On top of that, to lose to Man United at home for the first time in 10 seasons in that run, giving Ruben Amorim his first back-to-back wins in the Premier League. All of that together, missing the chances they did, losing late on again, fighting back. You've got to remember Crystal Palace. You've got to remember Chelsea. They fought back. Man United have 3 games. They fought back. I think everybody in all 3 of those games expected Liverpool to go on and get the winners, and it's gone against them. And I would, because I will praise Liverpool's mentality for going on and getting those winners late. To lose 3 Premier League games in the bounce in the opposite way, it must be criticised. But putting that all on slot, no. Absolutely not. Some of these Liverpool players need to wake up and smell the coffee. Some of these Liverpool players need to be held to account because they've been nowhere near good enough. Listen, hit the like button, please, people. Get yourselves subscribing. What are we on likes right now? We should just get this past 2,000 likes, people. Let's get that done. I'm just going to go and party now. I'm going to go and party. What a win. Well done, Ruben. Well done, Maguire. Well done, Mbumu. Well done, Manchester United.